First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson, and we are taking the show to the beach. We are so excited for that summertime fun, and we're getting you ready for it. We've got luxury picnic service coming your way, as well as, hey, maybe you're wanting to get into some surfing. We'll be talking to the Sisters of Surfing, and it sounds like, yeah, my next guest is coming up right here. Lieutenant Savannah Coker is going to talk to us about beach safety, because you need to know all about that before you head out to the beach. Perfect timing. Hey, girl, how you doing?
I'm good. How are
Good
you?
to see you. Thanks for keeping us safe. I already did your intro here, so we're just going to get right to that beach safety.
Okay.
Now, this is really interesting. I want to know, what is the main issue you see out here? One of the biggest issues you have to come out and help people with?
Probably the number one thing that we help people with out on the beach is in the water. We have a lot of water cases. I mean, just in our first quarter, we had over 70 rescues from the water, from people not knowing what to do in rip currents and just general water safety. Another issue that we would have are missing children, missing adults in general.
Yeah.
You know, you come to the beach, you go in the water, and you maybe drift a little, and you don't realize the beach looks exactly the same no matter where you are. But recently we put out signs at every single walkover that tells you what avenue that you're at to help prevent that.
I remember as a kid playing in the water, I would be shifted. I'd be like, oh my gosh, wait, where? That is so
It's
true.
the wrong side current, yes.
As an adult, I've forgotten about that, so that's a good reminder for the parents who have kids now.
Yeah.
What should people consider, though, before they go out swimming?
Before they go out swimming, they should consider the ocean conditions.
Okay.
Every morning we put out the condition flags also at every walkover, and it tells you what the ocean's gonna be like. So if you see a green flag, it's probably gonna be a chill day, you know, flat water. If it's a yellow flag, it's gonna be a little more rough. You'll probably see a lot more rip currents popping up. The waves might get bigger. And if it's a red flag, we say don't go in the water.
Okay.
So the waves are big, rip currents are extremely strong that day. We highly advise nobody go deeper than waist deep.
Good to know. So kind of, if you forget, kind of think of it like,
A stoplight.
yeah, traffic lights.
Yes, green is good,
red.
yellow slow down, red stop.
I like
Don't
it.
go in.
So let's talk about rip currents, though, because we are, you know, into the season where people are going to be out in the water
Yes.
more and more. And I know they say, what, to swim parallel to the shore, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
kind of give us the safety tips.
So if you find yourself caught in a rip current, you'll be going out there, and when you try to swim back, you'll feel there's a little bit of a pool. You know, you're not going to be able to swim back as quickly. So what we advise to do is swim to the side. So just face north, or face south, and swim to the side. Once you stop feeling that pull out to the ocean, then you can safely swim back in. Or let's say you're not that strong of a swimmer, we advise you to just float on your back, and one of our lifeguards will see you and come help you.
Oh my gosh, good to know. And you mentioned some of the flags, but what are some other warnings? I mean, are there different signs that people, when they come on, especially if they're new to the area and they don't really know the rules, regulations, or I remember growing up doing the Stingray Shuffle.
Yes,
So what are some of the signs that people might be seeing and that you're warning about?
One flag we didn't talk about is the purple flag. That'll go with another flag, and that lets you know if there's jellyfish or stingray in the water. And so you want to be cautious of getting stung by anything that day. Another flag that we have, it's a red flag with a person swimming in it with a circle and a line. There's no swimming. And those are typically out on either side of the pier because there's a strong rip current there. There's also a lot of debris from the construction they just recently did. And there's a permanent rip current. You don't want to go out swimming near the pier. There's also fishing lines because people fish off of it.
Yeah, good reminder there. And what's the best way to get children to understand water safety better?
The best way is to simply educate the children. You know, every beach walkover, we also have a sign that tells you what rip currents are, what the signs mean. Also, we highly advise going to the lifeguard before you go in the water, asking them what the conditions are like. We also recommend that children never go in without a buddy. Not just children, adults too. Always swim with a buddy, never swim alone. And always check in with the lifeguard before doing it.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. And we've talked to you before about, you know, if people want to be a lifeguard, are you still looking?
We are still looking for lifeguards. We're always looking for lifeguards. If you're interested, you should check out our Instagram, Jax Beach Lifeguard, or look at our website, jacksonvillebeach.org.
Wonderful. Thank you for keeping us safe.
Of course.
And congrats, the first lieutenant. Female lieutenant. Yeah. So thank you again. And of course, we're going to have a lot more on our show today, so stay tuned. But in the meantime, to see this interview again, just head to firstcoastliving.net.